Today we're going back to the basics, but I actually want to teach you how you can read candles like a pro, since a lot of people are kind of misunderstanding candlesticks and they're like not focusing on the fundamentals that are really important. So I'm gonna explain to you everything that you need to know about candles. So I'm explaining it in a way that even a beginner that knows nothing about trading can understand it. So the first thing you have to understand that there are bullish candles and bearish candles. I really don't like the kind of words for it, since you could just say it's a candle that goes up and candle goes down. It doesn't really matter, but just so you know, a bullish candle is the green one that goes up, a bearish one is the one that goes down, and the red one normally. So a candle is structured like this normally. And there's a reason that it's structured like this, because a candle gives a lot of information without taking a lot of space. Normally, if you look in the normal charts with the lines, we can make that real quick here, lines, you will see this. And it will have less information than the candlestick actually. Because if we go here, you will see that there's much more that just a single candle can tell you about price action. And this is why candlesticks are the best thing. I'm gonna draw one real quick with green and give you the names. So this part is the start of the price. So let's say we are in 5-minute charts, then one candle represents 5 minutes of price action. So let's say the 5 minutes are over and now a new candle starts. The candle started here, since if it's a bullish candle, the start point is below the end point. So this is the start point and this is the true end point. So if you look at it in a line chart, it would be just this. And this just kind of doesn't give you all the information that you need to know, right? Since there's a wick. The wick just tells you that price in this 5 minutes peaked here, but went down once again. So let's say price peaked here and here. It went down. This was the peak from the low here. Then went up, peak from the high, down, and ended here. And what does this tell us? If there's a big wick to the downside, there's a lot of buy pressure. If there's a big wick to the upside, there's a lot of sell pressure. So it tells us in 5 minutes what happened in 1 minute with just this wicks, because this is not the true path that it took in this 5 minutes, but it's kind of where price went, but kind of retraced once again. I want to quickly introduce my partner, my flash funding. I'm not just saying this because they're my partner. I really like this prop firm and I think it will be one of the biggest in the future. They have such a small profit target by just 6%, which is easily obtained by just 2 1 to 3 risk reward trades. And if you want to get yourself an account, this is my code. Link is in the description, and let's go into the video. And so if you look at a bearish candle, we will see the same thing, only that there was the start price, there was the end price, and price peaked here and peaked this low. This is wick high, wick low. Okay, so what did price do here? It went down, maybe up first, then down here, and then this. It could also be that it like kind of made this, but it's just, I don't know. I don't think it did this. Normally, where it starts, it normally takes this wick, then goes to another, and then goes to this wick. Okay, these are the perfect example of a candle, but there are multiple like different candles. Let's say we have a candle like this, where we have a body, a big wick to the upside like this, and nearly no wick to the downside. What does it tell us? Price went up here, like a lot of area. We'll actually extend it a little bit, like make it like this. We had a lot of thing here going on, going down here, and then this. This tells me that price went up, kind of, there was a reason why it rejected here and now went down, which tells me also that we had a lot of sell pressure here, since you can see there's a lot of path that it took. Not even only the body, it's also the wick that it took. So there's a lot of sell pressure, which tells me that price wants to go down, even though you can't use it as a confirmation to take a trade. It's still good to know. There are more examples. I'm gonna draw one. Wait, take this actually. So let's say we have a candle like this. This tells me that price doesn't or didn't know where to go. It made this, and ended here again. This just tells me that price couldn't go down, couldn't go up. So it's just doing whatever now. It's doing whatever the other confirmations tells you. But as I said, you can't rely on just one candle. I just want to tell you this because it's good for intuition to see the candles and just instantly, without thinking about it, seeing what price wants to do. Let's go into live markets. And you will see here, big wick to the downside. Means it kind of reacted to something right there. Otherwise, it wouldn't make such a such a move in this time. But let's go in 5 minutes more clear there, I think. Wait. Okay, there's less volume because it was end. Let me go a little bit back here. Okay, here. Let's take this whole thing as how it would look in a line chart. We started here, went down completely and instantly up again after this candle. So this just normally tells me that price wants to go up. So if you have any confirmation like this was a sweep into something or whatever, you can use it to actually take the trade now. Because you know, okay, it reacted to something. This is such a big wick. There has to be a reason it reacted to something. And you could enter here and maybe hunt for something like the liquidity here. If you don't know liquidity, I'm just saying this. If you want to learn liquidity, I have videos in my channel. Just subscribe and scroll through the channel. You will see it. I have videos about liquidity, which is really important in the market, just telling you. Okay, so it's probably going up now, but you can't use it as a single confirmation. Still good to know. Okay, let me find a good example here. This actually tells me that price went up and didn't retrace once down. So everyone in this area said that price will go up since there was no wick down. There was just a straight line up in 5 minutes. This is actually for the market a lot of time because there's a lot of volume every time. There are a lot of traders in the market, a lot of retail traders. So if price actually makes kind of like this thing here, this just tells me that this area there has to be a reason that everyone said price will go up and there's no wick leaving in this area. This is called a fair value gap, which normally is that if price goes up, making a fair value gap, and it goes down in this price range again, it goes up again because there had to be a reason why it did that. That's called a fair value gap, but this is not a video about fair value gaps. I just wanted to tell you because it's actually matching with the fair value gap and the candlesticks. Here again, you can see it. Price went down with insane no wick up. Then we have a wick down completely, and now we go up. Clear indicator, price wanted to change because we had a lot of buy pressure at the end. Same here, a lot of buy pressure at the end. And this you could also take as a kind of block. If you have this area, there has to be a reason why it's retraced. You could take this area, and once again, if it retraced back into it, going into it, reacting to it, you could trade it, but with more confirmations. You should have at least 3 or more confirmations if you want to take a trade. This is such a big candle because this was made by news. You can clearly tell it will news are either like a really big doji in both directions, like this, or it's like one big body candle, okay? And I think this is already everything you need to know about candlesticks. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. I'm also having a Discord server, or I have a Discord server where I'm giving away funded accounts. If you want to join, link is in the description, and I will answer every question that you tell me or ask me in the server. See you next time, like and subscribe, and bye bye.